Hello, this is Fred from Metalops in France, Metalops TV on YouTube. You can subscribe to the channel, it's totally free. Welcome to everybody in the world, and we are going to travel a lot in music and in the world with CARACH Angren. I don't know what's the good pronunciation. CARACH Angren, one member is going to do himself. I think it's Ardek, but it's a nickname. What do you do, please? What's your name or world name? And what do you do in CARACH Angren? And what does it mean? I don't remember CARACH Angren. What does it mean, please?
Hi, thanks for having me. Yeah, I'm Clemens, also known as Ardek in CARACH ANGREN. I
Okay.
like the pronunciation. French pronunciation is cool.
Yeah.
Uh,
Okay.
some people say CARACH ANGREN, CARACH ANGREN. It's how we
Ah,
say it in Dutch.
and what does it? It comes from the Lord of the Rings, or maybe it's a word invented, created by Tolkien. Maybe.
Yeah, and it means iron jaws, and in the realms of Tolkien, it means like a ghost portal. So kind of fits our thematic.
Okay, and we can read that in Lord of the Rings or the Bilbo the Hobbit, no? Or
Sorry?
we can read it or watch it in Lord of the Rings or Bilbo.
I
Bilbo.
think it's not so prominent. It's more
Ah,
in something in the background in the
yeah.
literature, and
Yeah,
but
in
it's
the
not really.
universe.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
in the universe. Totally. Have you seen the? Okay, thank you very much for this information. Have you seen the TV series of the power of the Rings of Power of Lord of the Rings on a channel Prime Video?
No, I haven't watched that one. No.
Ah, okay, okay. I saw them recently. I watched them recently. There is a new season coming. But we know a bit what will be the season continuation before it will. But it's a very synthetic image, with a lot of effects. But
Yeah, yeah.
it's pretty good, pretty good. Very
Okay,
proper, but pretty good.
cool. Yeah.
If you have time. So we are going to speak about CARACH and Gren, or CARACH and Gren. You also, yes, I forgot to say that, you have also a solo project with your own name, with also Quizorat, and you also played keyboards or composed some songs for Lindemann or Lindemann project with one or two albums in studio. And maybe playing live with him.
Yeah. No, I don't play live, but
Ah, okay.
since yeah, first it was called Lindemann. I worked on some songs. I composed and I did the orchestral arrangements on the albums. It's
Yeah.
really great. Now he's solo
Yeah.
completely. And,
Yeah. Peter
uh,
left the band because he has pain also. Okay.
yeah, yeah, I don't know, but I composed on the new album 2 songs. It's really
Okay.
great. So it's like
Okay.
we've been working together for more than 10 years now. So it's really
Yeah.
cool.
And with Pain, you never collaborated with Peter Cadgren on
Yeah,
Pain?
yeah, with Payne as well. Yeah, I think it was
Okay.
Coming Home. I did the orchestra as well on his album.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
really great working with Peter as well. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Cool. So we are going to speak about CARACH and Gwen news because you travel a lot. We are going to speak about that, and you are back with a new EP. I remember I interviewed you by phone or Skype because Skype disappeared now. But for Franckensteina Strataemontanus Tanus in 2020, a lot
Yeah.
of things happen, and the album before. But in general, your album were album of the month. Dance and Lost amongst the Rotten in 2017, I remember, and Franckensteina Strataemontanus. I have a lot of questions, but you are back with a new EP, The Cult of Kariba. It's an EP with 5 tracks.
Yes.
And simple question: why an EP and not a new Fuel-less album? Because 5 years after Franckensteina Strataemontanus.
It's a good question. I get the question. We get it a lot. I think it's first important to tell a little bit like when we had Frankensteina was a huge project and came out like
Yeah,
pandemic hit.
yeah,
I remember we did a video clip.
yeah.
It was in August, September of 2020 we recorded. It was like the only time it was possible in Germany between all the
Okay,
lockdowns and stuff.
okay.
Then during those years there were a lot of ideas to go on tour and they were cancelled. We go
Mm,
on tour and cancelled. So there was a lot of this like back and forth, and it was for everyone it was really problematic to get
yeah,
things going. But for us, like Frankenstein, I was still very new. Even in 2022, when we started touring again,
yeah,
it felt like fresh, but it was already, of course, 2 years old. But but yeah, we lost a couple of years on that. And meanwhile, I was writing already some of the songs that you hear now.
Okay.
But it's for us, it's kind of hard to be in the middle of those all those things. Like in one way, you're full of Frankenstein, and you want to put that to the front, and then at the same time you can't, and then to just go on with the next thing is kind of hard. But during those years, the idea came to go back to Lammendam, and we found out that there was actually a variant on the story we had told on Lammendam, and it
Okay.
included a witch called Kariba
Okay. Okay.
digging, and it was like essentially a shorter story. So that's when the
Ah.
idea also came to do an EP. Like, hey, um, why don't we do that? It's like a shorter format, but it's still the same amount of work. It's less songs, but I was saying the other day as well, like it's still a lot of writing. It's still an album with artwork. It's still a
Yeah.
video clip. It's still
Yeah.
promotion. So, but
A
for the
lot of
fans, I
work.
can get like the playtime is shorter. But
Mm.
for us, it's almost the same amount of work. We could have just put in some songs more, but that would feel bad because we don't do filler songs or we don't try to trick things.
Yeah.
It was like the story was like very compact in 5 tracks,
Yeah.
and it felt perfect the way it is. So, and we are not, yeah, we don't do things like that. We just don't like break it open and oh, let's put in some more. Like we
Yeah.
work with high quality, and we're happy with it. So I hope that people see this as basically an album, just a
Yeah.
bit shorter.
Yeah.
That's
You
how
don't
we
you don't
intend it.
want to feel just to feel some songs and to feel and that
No,
just to put some songs with no interest. 5 tracks, it's okay, and for the story and the concept here, that's all.
you know what it is? Like I was thinking the other day, like when you put too many songs,
Yeah.
fans will hear that. They will say, "Oh yeah, the album was great, but after half, it started getting weaker." They
Yeah.
will pick
Yeah.
up on that.
Yeah.
So now they say it's too short, but I rather have them say it's too short because it means it was good.
Yeah,
Like
yeah. It's better to have 5 tracks and to cap the attention and to be efficient
exactly.
after more. It's like an interview. It's if it's too long, interview the attention is not good because the attention decreases of the people, and people don't have some time to appreciate your music. And your music, it needs to appreciate, to listen on the headphone because the orchestration, samples. I find this new EP, The Cult of Kariba, maybe more maybe not more aggressive, but maybe more, yeah, maybe more heavy and a little bit back into your roots with
Yeah.
industrial and black metal early stuff.
Oh, definitely it is, yeah. And it came partly because of the story, because it's back to Lammendam. So,
Ah,
um,
okay.
and it's handling about a cult. We go back in the forest. So, in a sense, that automatically was like, okay, we're going to go back to those roots a little bit. And it has to be very spooky. It
Yeah.
has to be very aggressive as well, especially, for example, Draw Blood. It's basically like a sacrifice
Yeah.
done.
Yeah. The
Not,
second
I
track.
mean, there's a short passage that's from the victim's perspective, which is like a waltz. It's like a dreamy thing, but the
Mm.
essence, I want it to be like very serious. Like the intro is very serious. It's like 1 minute,
Yeah.
but it's this is the story. Here we go, and the orchestra is also not super big, but it's like condensed. It's immediately tense, and then with Raw Blood, you get these like
Yeah.
these guttural voices. I put like the
Yeah.
ritual thing.
Exactly.
But the idea was like this is serious shit, like immediately to
Mm.
put you in that horror story. And
Mm.
yeah, also working with Gabe Sieber on drums. He's a fantastic drummer, and for him, speed is not a problem at all. So
Okay.
also that in the back of the mind, I was putting drums, and it's like, yeah, a lot of blast beats and stuff like this. This can really work out.
Okay.
So
Yes, Serregor, it's your colleague. Serregor
yes,
is a guitarist and lead singer.
yes,
Yeah, and you play keyboards, all the orchestration, and all the backing vocals also.
yeah, and I compose most of the music. So I start on on the computer. I was all done. Um, Jerogor comes in like at a later point with lead guitars. Like
Ah,
he
okay.
grades the guitars I put already, and then we finalize it.
Okay.
That's how we work. Yeah.
Okay. You are just back. You are just coming back from a tour, an Asian tour, if I'm
Yes.
right. And
Yes.
you didn't live now in the Netherlands. your
Yeah.
country of origin, but you live now in Central America, Costa Rica. So this EP, you need time, I think, you to relax and to be quiet to compose songs. And about this EP, the name, the Cult of Kariba. Kariba, is it in relation with Caribbean sea, where you live close?
That's
It
funny,
inspire
but
you?
actually it's not related. No,
Okay,
I not really related. Like I heard some rumors.
I believe.
It means different things, but we didn't really go into that part. We just found out about a poem written in 1870 that
Okay.
stated like the poisonous witch Kariba, and we just took it as a name. And then we were putting this fictive element of a cult near the forests of Lamendam to try to bring back her spirit.
Okay.
And I think there is like some confusion, like is Kariba really also the white lady from the Lamendam story, or are they the same or different? And that's pretty unclear. But it happens with ghost stories that have been centuries old, like things get mixed up, things get added to it, things get subtracted
Okay.
from it. This is also pretty cool about it. Yeah.
Okay. And so you travel a lot. And yeah, before to speak about again about this new EP, how was your tour in Asia? Uh,
Fantastic.
you play
Yeah.
the new, you test the new songs maybe live and all stuff. But
Not yet. Not no.
ah,
We play basically the old set songs. Has to do like also with, especially in China, you have to submit your set list months ahead.
oh,
They want to check everything, and that's how it's done there.
okay,
So
okay,
that has to be
okay.
like done in beforehand. And but it was great to be back. Like we have been there 10 years ago, and
Okay.
Japan was 12 years ago. So we met a lot of fans that
Yeah,
actually came
you
to
have
the
fans
first stage.
over
There
there.
were a lot
And
of new
Japan,
fans.
Thailand.
No, it was Japan and Taipei in Taiwan, and in China we did Shanghai, Beijing,
In festival or
Shenzhen.
some clubs or big halls?
There were big clubs, yeah,
Big club.
mainly big clubs. And the last two dates were sort of festivals with other bands. Yeah,
Okay. And but this during this tour you were a support band or headliner?
we were the only band. Like the shows in China, we were just headliner. Yeah.
Okay. And you haven't played. Is it true that in Japan they have a very good, in general, good halls, good technical conditions about the sound? That's why
Everywhere.
some progressive metal like Dream Theater or other bands recorded live albums.
Well, everywhere in China as well. It was every
Also,
day was top of the line. The local sound people, the
yeah,
treatment, the tour
yeah,
managers, everything is the
yeah.
bookers, the promoters,
It's
everything is top of the line. Really, like it's top of the line.
it's
Yeah,
cool for you.
yeah.
Okay. So you haven't played live the new single. It come with at Graph, for example, the new single music video with the zombie. You didn't play live it.
No, not yet. No,
Ah,
the
okay.
next time. Yeah.
Okay, could you tell me more about this song? I was a bit surprised about the music video. Zombies, enfin, very contemporary scene, like the new movie coming, 20 years after the new movie coming of horror movie and zombie. It makes me think about that. To tell me more about this song, Ik come with het graf. It's Netherlands, it's Dutch language.
Yes, it's completely in Dutch. Yes. Yeah.
Mm.
Well,
What's
when the song was done, like Sarah Gore and I, we felt like we want to do a video for this because it's also it's basically the strange song on the album because the other ones are more contemporary, like Lamendam style, and this
yeah,
one is more
yeah,
industrial. But it
yeah.
has to do with the fact that this is also the disruption of the story, because an uninvited guest comes back from the dead. That was like an ex-lover attacker of Kariba.
Okay.
So when we were thinking about the video, I was like on the phone with Zoran. I like him, his style a lot. I also know him via Till, and because he did videos for him. And we were talking about the story, and he heard the songs, and so he was asking himself, like, what would this witch look like in modern times? What if this witch would live
Oh,
now? And
okay.
how would she be seen? And then one of the ideas he came up with is like probably she will be in the street, like
Yeah,
as an addict or someone that people would like ignore. And I thought, like, I think that's accurate. So that's where this idea came from. And then he found this actress, Julia, who is
Yeah.
amazing with like all these twitching muscle movements. Like she is an expert in that. And then he drew up the storyboard, and I liked it a lot. Like it's original. It's not what you expect, because I feel everyone is doing the same kind of thing these days. There's the band, the drum kit, and there was like people headbanging, and we always try to do something original. And I think it was really cool, and it leads up to this idea that we are in the television screens. She gets pregnant of a larva, a fly,
Yeah. Yeah.
eats it. It's like the
Yeah.
climax. And so it's like basically it's like almost a sequel or an extension of the story. And I like that.
Okay.
It's not like, oh, this is the story, we're gonna just make it visual. Like, so there's like, you know.
Okay. And when you start to write and to compose, you, if I'm right, you have a classical music background at first.
Well,
No?
I had a lot of like keyboard piano lessons as a kid for many years,
Yeah.
and I've always been into soundtracks. I really like that.
Ah, yeah, yeah.
So that influenced me a lot in writing. Yeah, yeah.
And so when you start more in guitars or in keyboard? What you have melodies and the vision and the structures of the song, the
It
skeleton.
depends. I do a lot of piano, and a lot of that gets then transitioned to guitar.
Yeah.
And it's usually in the mind. Like I can be in the car, and suddenly it's like a rhythm or something. I
Yeah.
record it on my phone. I come home, I play it. So it's like a mixture of things. But I'm pretty good on the piano, so that's my go-to instrument for
Yeah.
getting
And
these things out. Yeah.
and after you propose, you suggest the melodies and for the vocals to your singer Sergor.
Yeah. What I do is I make the full songs on the computer.
Okay.
Like back to basically they are done, and then I put usually some guitars already. Like I program the drums, I program the bass, I play some guitars, and then I send it to him, and I see if he likes it. Because sometimes there are songs like I'm not sure, like the Dutch one actually. Like I write all the time, so I'm trying to see like could this be a CARACH ANGREN song or not. Sometimes it's very clear not, but sometimes I'm in between, and then we discuss it, and then. With this one, the Dutch song, I send it to him. He's like, "Yeah, that's amazing. I have Dutch lyrics," and then that's how it happened. But yeah, and
And,
then we tweak it from there. Yeah,
and could we say it's this new EP, the Cult of Kariba, it's a spin-off of Lamendam album in a way, or not?
yeah. Like you could say, it's a sequel or a prequel.
Yeah.
And also, that's why I didn't feel like to do a whole album again, because like we already have Lamendam. It's like an extended album, and this would be like a nice bonus, but very dense
Oh yeah, yeah.
and new story to it. Like yeah, yeah.
And it's good to have you back, to hear you back, and you are present on the social networks, on internet, etc. And you and there may be new music videos coming of this EP, new lyrical video, or really a movie like the song.
No, we had the main video that was a lot of work, and then
Yeah.
we had for the Resurrection of Kariba, that track, a
Yeah.
lyrical kind of video done by Aimed and Framed. They
Okay.
did a great job. It's more like atmospheric, and they build the whole world in 3D models, so that was kind of cool. And I think for that's it for now. Yeah, and now the album has been released like almost 2 weeks, so
Yeah.
yeah, people are picking up on it.
So
Yeah.
okay, alors if it come with Aircraft, I will put the link in the description and at the end of the interview of this
Yeah.
music video and the new coming, the Resurrection of Kariba. Okay, two. Okay, are there a special guests on these 5 tracks or not, except you and Sergor? Are there special guests on violin or something like that?
Yeah. We have Nikos Mavridis on violin. He has been with us doing that since Lamendam, so it's sort of like almost like a ritual. Like I usually try to write at least 1 or 2 solo violin parts, and he's an amazing. He's the best violinist I know, and it's truly awesome. He gets our style. He likes it a lot. So early on already, I recorded him even in the writing phase. I got his tracks already recorded.
And Wolf Hall, there is a Wolf Hall.
Yeah. Well, the funny thing is, like, we have my wife and I, we have 2 dogs, and one of them is always howling when an ambulance comes by. So the ambulance comes, and he does like the whole howling, and I've recorded it a couple of times.
Okay, yes, it might be in the new song coming, The Resurrection of Kariba.
Yeah, that's been released as well. Yeah.
Okay, we can hear it. Okay.
Yeah.
I wanted to know if in black metal stuff and old stuff, old band, are you more influenced by, or do you prefer Dimmu Borgir old stuff or new stuff, or Cradle of Filth? If you have to choose which band you prefer, or it influenced you the more in the CARACH ANGREN?
Wow, that's a difficult question. I think they were both groundbreaking at that time.
Right.
Like, you had albums like from Borg, was Spiritual Black Dimensions, 99 or 98, I think, and Cruelty and the Beast. I mean, those were foundation level albums in the scene for sure.
And Vampires and Dusk and Embrace for Cradle of Filth. For me, it's
which one?
Yeah, for Cradle of Filth, maybe for me it's Vampires and Dusk and Embrace.
Even older, Principle of Evil and all of that stuff, But also like Dark Funerals albums, I like them a lot, Secrets of the Black Arts was like also foundational. Everything Marduk did. It's amazing. All the old albums up until, Panzer Division and I listened a lot to that essentially. It was very evil back then. Also very dark.
You said Death.
Which one?
You have said quoi? Death, Montas, Death. No?
No, I said Marduk.
Ah, Marduk, yeah. Are you okay? There are no keyboards, except in some special albums, Plague Angel or Rom 2512, but no keyboards.
Yeah, but I mean, just that it doesn't have keyboards doesn't mean like, I was listening to that a lot, and I know that Sergio listened a lot of death metal actually. So. And also I liked that time because there was no social media, so the only thing you had was like the album, and you saw a picture, and maybe we had a magazine called
magazine,
So there was much more like as a 15, 16-year-old, there was much more imagination, like what's this band doing and what is this like, and I think that helped us always to get into that atmosphere. Now you know like what everyone's doing and what sandwich they're eating.
You switch, you listen to one song and after you don't listen the whole album. I think an album that you can like of Marduk, and we say hello to Morgan, we know him very well. It was maybe Nightwing album. It was a very special album. Very
extremely aggressive and
fierce, heavy, and the ambience, because atmosphere, because it was about Dracul, Vlad Tepes.
Yeah, and mixed by Peter Dadgren, like he.
And just before he toured with them live in Germania, it's him in second guitar.
Great.
He play live in. You make so many things, Peter. So so what are the plans for CARACH ANGREN? Are you working for a new studio album with your colleague Sergio, and can we hope to see you live soon in Europe, because you live in Costa Rica? So when can we hope to see you live in France and in Europe in general, summer festivals maybe next year with a new album?
Yeah, a lot of offers are coming in now because we have this new EP, so we have a lot of festivals coming up. Touring is quite difficult now because there's so many bands, so the schedules of the venues are pretty full. That's what they told me. So we have to see what's coming up. There are ideas, but meanwhile we have one new song already. I'm working on it, but it's going slow, and I have a lot of other projects I'm working on as well. This is like, I'm not complaining. I'm busy with like other work.
Metal stuff.
Metal stuff. I cannot reveal a lot, but like, a lot of side things. Like
with your own name, maybe with your own name, or with Lindemann again.
Other names. I'm working now for 2 or 3 different things. Other people that hire me for writing songs or orchestration or
Okay. And I wanted to know if you are going to see the new version of the movie Frankenstein on theater very soon. A new adaptation, a new version of the book of Mary Shelley. It's going to release on theaters a new Frankenstein movie.
Okay, I haven't heard about it, but
Or
maybe
maybe on Netflix. Maybe it's on Netflix. I don't remember if it's in Netflix or on theaters. But there is a new Frankenstein version.
okay. Now I have to look it up. Maybe I'll watch
Ah.
it. Yeah.
I ask you because you released the Franckensteina Strataemontanus album, so that's why.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Might check it out. Yes.
Okay. Well, okay. Thank you very much for your time. I know it's a very complicated, and thank you for your effort because you live in Costa Rica. So we hope to see you live in France soon, and you are signed in French label. Don't forget France. I never saw you
Yeah.
live. I never see you
Oh,
live. So
yeah.
I want to see you live
We
once
have to
again.
come back. Yeah.
Once in my life. Okay. So and thank you for this EP, The Cult of Kariba, out on Season of Mist now. So thank you very much. Take care, and thank you very much, Clemens, for this interview.
Thanks a lot. Have a great
And
day.
happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
Okay, I let you. Bye bye.
Ciao.